Hello everyone, welcome back to Coding Scratch again. In this video we go to lesson 27, for loop with bee. Okay, so collect the nectar from each flower using fewest block as possible. Okay, so for this we have to use the for loop. Okay, this repeat loop here, and after that you use a 5 time, and after that move forward, and after move forward you have to choose get the nectar. Okay, we use 5 block here. Okay, but we have another solution for list code. Okay, we can use while pass ahead, and we can use this code to move forward, and after that get nectar here. So this way we use only 4 block. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so you can use which one. Okay, so write a code to have the bee collect all of the nectar here. So you will need lot of block for this challenge, but we will learn an easier way in the next puzzle. So now we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 flower here, and this one we set counter to the something. You go to the mud and place this. Okay, set counter for, I think this one should be 5, and after that you have to use, okay, I could use, it's only 1, sorry, and use a counter here. You can go and use it here, this counter as the repeat time. Okay, so after that you have to change the counter by, I change it by 1. Okay, run 1, this one 2, 3, this one is 4, and after that 5. Okay, okay, keep coding, something not quite right. Okay, what's something wrong? Okay, that's first is this one. This one is not counter here. We use this mud here. We use 5. Okay, run. Okay, that's well. Okay, I delete this. Okay, we use this, and for the repeat time we use only 5. Okay, not use the counter variable here. Okay. Okay, continue. Okay, here is a new way to write the same code. This code uses a for loop. Okay, look closely and see if you can figure out how it is similar or different to the code you wrote before. Okay, you can even swap out the new code below or the old code. It works exactly the same way. Okay, we have another loop. Okay, we can call it for, from, to, count by. Okay, for this time when you run, the result is the same. Okay, the result is the same as the old code that we wrote in the puzzle 2. Okay, so what is different? The difference is we write less code than the old code here. Okay, you can see. For this it means that counter variable it start from 1, like you said, counter to 1. So replace this to 5. 5 it means that you have to repeat it 5 times here, like that. You can see. And count by 1 it means that you change the counter by this one. Okay, change counter by 1. Okay, so we use this one line, and this we reuse it from 3 to 1 line. Okay, so it's so useful for this code. Okay, so and another way you can call it start for this. This one is stop, this one is step. So start, stop, and step here. So this one you can delete or put it here. It's up to you. Okay, now click run again. Okay, continue. Okay, in this video, we'll introduce you about the for loop again. Okay, you can watch it. And for me, I just continue. So, the use for loop make this puzzle a lot easier. Read the code below. What will happen when you click run? Okay, what will happen? Okay, counter 1 to 4 and count by 1. I mean, this loop is work for 4 times. Okay, and move forward and collect until this number 4 flower. So the answer is B. The bee will move forward and collect all of the nectar from every flower except one. Okay, run. Okay, correct. Continue. Okay, have the bee collect all of the nectars here, and you can use loop. Okay, this loop, and this one it should be 7 here, and after that you have to use the move forward block, and this one is repeat. Okay, repeat the count, this counter. Okay, first one it will be 1. After that you have to collect the nectar, so you just loop again and nectar is here. Okay, oh, the workspace, so the workspace is 11 of 9, so I think this one we could not use this. For the first, okay, like that, remove this. We use the move forward without the repeat loop here. Run. Okay. Okay, complete. Continue. Okay, you can also use for loop to count down. Okay, to gather this nectar by counting down from 5 to 1 by 1. Okay, so you can use loop here, and this one start from 5 to 1. It means that it will stop it when the 5 go to 1. Okay, and reach 1 it will stop, and it will be decreased by 1. Okay, you have no need to put any sign like plus or minus like that. You just put it 1 here, and after that you have to move forward, and after that you have to put the loop. Okay, by counter, and after that you get nectars here. Okay, okay, continue. Okay, the last number in your for loop is called increment. Okay, that is increment. Each time the loop is run, the counter variable changes by the value of increment. Okay, try collecting this flower using the increment of 2. Okay, so you just need the loop again and start from 1 and 2 7, and counter you, it means that you increase it by 2. 1 plus 2 it will be 3, and this step here. So you move it forward and use loop again, and after that you go to this get nectars here. Okay, run. Complete. Continue. Okay, you got this. What should your increment to collect? Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15 nectar. Okay, So this one, you have to use loop again. Okay. But for this, you have 3, 6, 1. I just put it 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay. I just start from 1. Okay. 1, 2, 15. Okay. And then change it by 1. Let me try. Move forward. After that, turn it to right. Move it forward. And after that, you have to another loop here. Repeat. Turn right. Okay. And after that, you collect the nectars here. Get the nectar like that. What's something wrong is the counter is 1. So you could increase it to 3. And this one it should be also this one is 3. Okay. So another way, after that you have to turn it to left. Okay, let's run. Okay, 3. Okay. The bee will collect all the nectars here. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Go. Okay, if your loop is counting down, the increment is subtract. Okay, subtract from your counter variable each time through. So what should your increment be to collect 15, then 12, then 9, then 6, then 3 nectar? Okay, what about this? You should subtract by this one is 3, that 3, 3, 3, like that, okay? So this time, I think that is the same, right? Okay, so you just need a loop here. Okay, it start from not that, it should be 15 to 3. It is subtract by 3. Okay, and after that you have to, before you move forward, you have to turn to left first. Turn left, move forward, and after that turn right. After that move forward like that. After that you use a loop, and after that you collect the nectars here. Okay, let's try. Okay. Okay, that's complete. Okay, continue. So use the counter variable twice to solve this puzzle. Okay, how can you use this? Okay, so first you have to use this for loop again and for loop again. Okay, twice, you just use this for twice like that. For the first if you have to, this one it should not, I think this one it should be 3 and increase by this 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, increase by 1. That's right. And after that, move forward. After move forward, this action is collect the nectars here. Okay, run. That's complete. Continue. Okay, now let's combine counter variable with the math block. The math block is here. You have the another operation like add or subtract or multiply or something else. Okay, delete it. Okay, how Can you use a counter variable to navigate this garden with the fewest block number of blocks possible? Okay, for this, you have to use the loop again, this loop, okay? So you can see this is 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. And you can set this from 3, okay? Oh no, it's 1. And after that, you set this to 5. Because that, this one we have to move from this flower to this flower that is increased by 1. For the first is 1, after that 2, and this one 1, 2, 3, and this one 1, 2, 3, and 4, and this 5. So 5 move. Okay, you have to use this from 1 to 5, okay, and count by 1. And after that, you turn your B to left to move. And after that, you have to use the loop again to move forward. Okay, move forward for many times like counter set. First loop 1, it will be move 1 and collect the nectar. The next is move 2. Okay, so we just like that. And after that, you use loop again to collect the nectars here. Okay, here, run. Oh, what is problem here? You can see the bee is collect the only one, and after that 2, and after that 3. Okay, so what is problem? Problem is we forgot to use this one, the combine the counter variable with the mud here. So you just drag it out, and after that you go to mud and plus it here, drag the counters here. So the first, it should be collect the 5 nectar, so 3 nectar. So you have to use a counter multiply to 1. Okay, and after that the counter not 1. I think this one is should be 3. Okay, the counter is 1. 1 minus 1 multiply 3, it will be collected 3. Okay, after that 2, counter 2 multiply to 3, it will be 6. Okay, let's go. That's all for this. Okay, complete. Continue. Okay, challenge. Take what you have learned about for loop and try to solve this problem. Remember, you may have to run through solution multiple times before you figure out all of this steps. Okay? So for this, what you have to do, use loop again. Okay, don't forget this loop. And you can see this one is 14, 10, 6, and 2. It is the space between here 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and after that 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we just put from here. It is the decrease. Okay, start from 14 to 2. Okay, and how about this 10 here? 1, 2, 3, and 4. For the first is 4, so you just put it 4 here, like that. So after that, you have to turn to right for this D. Okay, turn to right, and after that, you have to use the repeat block here. For this, for move forward. Okay, but this one you have to use with the mud here. Okay, the mud is you have to use a counter. For the first if you count the space here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and after that 7. Okay, so over counter for the first value is 14. So 14, we use the this to 2, and after that it will be equal to 7. Okay, So the counter 14 divided by 2, it will be equal to 7. So this one will be 7. Okay, and after that you move forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And another one is you have to collect the nectars here. Okay, the nectars here you have no use with the mud anymore. Okay, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Collect 14 for the first count value, and after that it will be subtract by 4. Okay, complete. Okay, continue. Okay, we have the challenge here. Okay, you go to the bonus level 1. Okay, so look closely to the maps here. The bee should collect the nectars here, and after that it will be move forward and collect. Okay, collect and move, collect and move for that. So what you have to do is, and this loop is they already put for us for counter from 1 to 7 and count by 2. Okay, so after that you have to turn the B to right. Okay, like that, and after that it should be move forward, but it move forward is up to the counter variable. So you can use loop like that and move forward. For the first step is it will move forward for 1, okay, for the first round of loop. And after that, you have to collect the nectars. You go and use the get the nectars here. After collect, you have to turn the bee up to the same place. Okay, you can use the loop again here, and you can move it backward. Okay, like that. You can try and run. Okay. Okay, it's turned to the wrong way. It should be turned to, okay, it should be turned to left. Okay, let me try. Okay, turn to left. And after turn to left, you have to move it forward for 2. Okay, this 1, 1 and 2 to make it right here. And after that, it will be go down 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. And after that, it will collect these nectars here. Run. Okay, okay, 3 and this 5 step, because we increase by 2 for each loop. Okay, and this is 7. Completed. Okay, continue for the last bonus level here. Okay, solve this puzzle with the fewest number of blocks possible. Okay, what about this? You should separate it into 2 ways. For the first, you have to collect the nectar. Okay, and after that, the make the honey for the last. Okay, so now let's start. For the first, I will collect these nectars here. Okay, so what you have to do is repeat loop here. The counter I use is 1, 2, 3 only, because we have only 3 flowers here, 1, 2, and 3. But the problem is the move forward. Okay, so you use the repeat here with the counter variable. For the first is it will be 1. Okay, it will be move forward 1. After move forward, it will collect the nectar 1. So use loop again with the counter variable, and after that get nectars here. So this will be collect first nectars here, and after that what you have to do is turn the B to the right. Okay, no, turn to left, sorry. turn to left, go up here, and after that you have to use loop again. This loop to move the B forward. Okay, move forward by the counter. Okay, repeat counter, move forward. It should be move forward 1. Okay, and after that it move forward 2. 1, 2, like that. So 2, 1, 2, it will be go to the next loop of the main loop here. Okay, so another way, you have to turn the face to be to the right to make it the same place when it start, like that. Okay, let's run. Okay, turn right. Okay, it go to. Okay, it, and this it will be turned. Okay, what you have to do is turn the face of B to the left. Okay, and after that collect it from 2 to 10. Okay, so let's do it step by step here. You have to turn the face of this guy to right. Okay, turn to right for 2 times. After that you use loop again. This loop you start from 2, right? Start from 2 to 10 and count by 2. Okay, and after that you have to move the, the B forward. Okay, let me go move forward, and after that turn B to the right, and after that move it forward again, and after that you go and make it turn to right again. Okay, and this you have the B is will be here, and after that what you have to do is use the repeat again. What's repeat? With the counter. Okay, so the counter here and the counter here is not the same for this. When you have run for the new block here, the counter will be reset to 2. Okay, so you go to action, turn in here. Okay, like that. Let's try. First collect the nectars here. After the nectar, turn, okay, go. Oh, turn the wrong way here. For the first is left. After left, move forward and right. Sorry. Okay, go, turn, left. Okay, this one is left. Oh, something is wrong here. Sorry, not nectars here. It is make honey. Okay. This nectar, not the honey, not the nectars here. Okay. Okay, nearly completed. Okay, that's all completed with the last bonus. Okay, so that's all for this lesson 27 for loop with B. I hope you all guys learned something from my video, and don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the bell icon. Okay, so see you again in the next lesson in the next video. Okay.